So it's actually happening. Lebron James' son, Bronny James, is moving ever closer to the NBA. It's crazy that this is making headlines during the playoffs. So just the other day, he had his first press conference, another scrimmage for the draft. Most people don't think he's ready. Scouts are more interested in his younger brother, Bryce. So there's a lot of speculation, of course, with LeBron James' future and also whether Bronny will be drafted by a team in the NBA this summer. And I want to share my take on this. First of all, LeBron James knows the NBA. He's played 21 years in it, and obviously he knows his son. So, who is anyone to criticize LeBron on his family's decision, especially his firstborn son, Bronny? So, people are criticizing Bronny's numbers as a freshman in USC. But how many times do we see players ball out in college and then struggle in the NBA? Or players who struggled in college and then balled out in the NBA? So I think people need to be careful with their judgment. Bronny's only 19. He's obviously not going to destroy the league in his first season. But at 19, he has potential. Even if he goes undrafted, there's still a way. Like, his dad is LeBron James. I just think that's crazy. And it leads to my second point. I think it's crazy that pretty much every other prospect in the draft are clinging to the chance of getting drafted. So many guys take a risk in entering the draft. For example, someone like Giannis or something. If they go undrafted, it's just a what now situation. That's not the case with Bronny, bro. Who have his plan A, B, C, etc. Like, if he doesn't get drafted, it's not a problem for Bronny. It's not a problem if he doesn't get drafted. If Bronny really wants to play in the NBA, there's not many obstacles for him. One more thing. Bronny might not need to be a super talent prospect. Maybe the goal is for Bronny to just get a taste of the NBA. He might not have a long career like his dad. Everyone has this expectation of getting drafted and playing until age 35 plus. But maybe it's just to get a game or two with his dad and then move on to something else. I want to also talk about Anthony Edwards. At the time of me recording, he's about to play probably his biggest game of his career. Game 6 against Denver. Obviously, you've seen the headlines, the comparisons with Jordan, and I really think these comparisons are valid. I'm sure no one's saying that he's like for like with Jordan. I'm definitely not. But there are some obvious similarities. Similar build, position on the floor, the mannerisms and poise are definitely similar. I saw this a couple years ago when he was talking about Cam Reddish on Ball His Life. I think that was even before he was drafted. Playing style is similar, and he's a superstar. Every year I'm seeing more and more people build respect for Ant, including Denver fans. His professionalism on and off the court, taking accountability, being a leader and not being intimidated by anyone. That fearless mindset. Whether the Wolves win this series or not, whether Ant wins a championship in his career or not, although I hope he does, I really think the physical and perhaps even mental comparisons are valid. And it's made the players more fun and entertaining to watch and observe the rise of Anthony Edwards. Obviously, we want him to have create his own path to success. But for now, let's have fun. Let's have fun and enjoy like comparing him to Jordan, because the physical similarities are there, and perhaps even the mental. That's all I gotta say for today.